Okay, fantastic. James, walk me through what's happened this afternoon.
At 4:15, we had a group patrolling near the garbage dump and the sewer treatment plant in York Landing, and they saw two men that matched the description of those that are being searched for currently, maybe possibly scavenging food out of the dump. They didn't think it was them immediately, so they kind of went about their business, and then they realized that there was no truck associated with activities at the sewage treatment plant, and that's when they realized that those two men were probably the ones they were looking for. So they immediately called 911, or I guess the RCMP, and let them know that they had made a sighting of them. So now the town's in lockdown. RCMP are on the ground there. Chief Leroy Constant just made it back to the community, just got off the ferry just now. And things are search is well underway.
Oh, my goodness. Amazing work. I'm just going to break it down a little bit, if you don't mind. So when they saw these two individuals, if you can expand a little bit on what they were doing and how they appeared.
Well, I don't have that much information other than my group was there patrolling around the garbage dump area, because they always put the garbage dumps kind of separate from the community, off and away. And when they came across the garbage dump area, there's some problems at the sewage treatment plant. So there's been workers coming and going from the sewage treatment plant. When they saw the two men, they thought maybe it was workers from the sewage treatment plant, but then they looked and they didn't see a truck that would be associated with that kind of activity. So then they refocused their attention on those guys by the garbage dump. When the guys at the garbage dump recognized that they were spotted, they bolted, crossed the road towards the lagoon, then into a tree line and disappeared. So now they've gone and called RCMP. RCMP is there. They've taken them to where they saw them last. I guess maybe they can pick up a scent or something like that, and the search has begun. So they have dog teams there already. There's helicopters in the air. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. What made your team go to that area to begin with?
Well, I guess they've been provided a vehicle to do some mobile patrolling out there, and so that was just part of the routine. They were doing circuits around the community. Like the whole community is basically everybody's holed up in their house, so it's very desolate. So they were just driving down the roads and checking everything out, and they just happened to be in that area at the right time.
Are you there right now?
No, I'm in Winnipeg.
Okay. Anything else you can say about the situation?
Well, again, I think the RCMP have it well in hand, and the military is there to back them up. Again, we weren't part of the search. We were just there to secure the village. The fact that we happened to spot them is just coincidence.
How many of your members were out there on this patrol?
Well, we have 3 members that were in York Landing and 4 that were in Fox Lake. The Fox Lake team left to Gillam earlier this afternoon, and we're waiting there for the plane to come and take them back to Winnipeg. Since this has all happened, our team in Gillam don't want to leave. They want to go to York Landing, and the team in York Landing that were supposed to get on the plane to come home, they're not doing that now. They want to stay with us until it's done.
Were they supposed to fly home tonight?
They were supposed to fly home tonight, yes.
Wow, that is so fortunate. And were the three people together when they spotted these two guys, or was it one person on the boat?
No, I believe they were all together in a truck.
Wow. Well, if it turns out to be them, you're the country's heroes. I think that's probably fair to say.